Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes. Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps. The murder of the moving of the body, the cover-up, it all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is me, right before you. Order, order, I say, Mr. O'Connor. You already confessed yesterday. Then earlier today you recanted that confession. As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Now, bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection.
Enough. The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all of us to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. Ah! There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi, for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act. Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threats. Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection. Hugh's confession. You won't believe this, but I used a body double! You're right. I don't believe this. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial! Still not buying it. That means I didn't almost lose! My body double almost did! Can you get to the point? Because I'm not seeing anything right now except for a stupid excuse saying that you didn't almost lose, meaning that you're a genius. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. Explain! I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. I have a question. I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all? No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about a body double. Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution? Your baldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark raving mad. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Bailiff, call 911. Bring an ambulance. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on with my verdict. Hold it! You people don't believe me? Hey, YouTube. Do you believe this idiot? Just, like, no. No, let me rephrase that question. Do you believe this genius? It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. Objection! Shut your pie holes! The intellect of a genius transcends even logic! Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimonies like this?
Objection!
Which is not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Just for, as I would say it, because I don't say a certain word. As I say it, craps and giggles. Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short testimony, a short therapy session, because this guy has gone completely insane. Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine. Yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackquill, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackquill? The prosecutor said, rubbish. We will be out on a stroll, then left with Detective Fulbright. Oh my god. How does he get away with stuff like that? Then I'll interpret that as a meaning he has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. Hey! Quit scratching! You're gonna get fleas on my head! I've seen my share of crazy's trials, but this one takes the cake. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. This I can't even remember, I think, exactly. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent! I think this is... Let's see, I can't remember this. Let's see, I think it might be...
Got it!
Yeah, that's it! Cool. Cool. That one was kinda... I think I struggled that when I was playing through it the one time. I'm not good at that, per se, sometimes. Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore? Oh, that's right, I remember now. I already told Junipers, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. Yeah, I think the same thing happened to me when I was playing it before. It was like, Oh, I remember now. Even though it was a day ago, I forgot about that. What? Why? Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court after all. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only. The truth!
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed. So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper? Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Yay, 10%. 90% to go. But that means his confession is... Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Wait! I can't whistle like that. I can do like a... that kind of whistle, but I can't do the... Why? Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back so quickly. The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused? Gah! Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? I mean, that was only like, what, 3 minutes? 4 minutes? Sheesh! No! You haven't unraveled the genius of my double trick yet! I got it going! I'm using body double! Use the body double! You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double still? Like, at all, I should say? Yes! Yes, I do! But if you think I didn't, then prove it! Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusional charade. Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony. You won't believe this, but I used a body double! Yeah, okay. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double did. I slipped out stealthily while my body double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. I think I remember this one. Like, because if you notice anything weird about this entire testimony? The entire testimony has a joyful happiness to it, except for this one.
Got it!
Got it! I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibit happiness the entire time, except during this statement. You don't know when to give up, do you? Wait. Now that I think about it... No, don't. Stop making stuff up. Please, quit thinking. Oh my god! When I left the lecture hall... It was during Professor Means' pre-trial speech. That's when I moved the body. I then slipped back in just before the verdict. So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was! Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that, though. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Sykes don't know. How much longer will you indulge him in this delusional charade that makes no sense whatsoever? While it's true that none in the audience might see him go through either of those doors, the faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view. I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat. But that seat was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Professor Court, and as we all know, she was already dead by then. See? That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence. My bad! I remember this clear as day, actually. If you look very, very closely at this, you will see that, the left balcony seat, right there, is actually Professor, Means' seat, and Professor Court, which is on the left, or on the right side, or Professor Court's seat, is located on the right side. In short, contradiction!
Take that!
I have no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me. You said you left the balcony seat. You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really? I saw it with my own eyes, with glasses. It was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty. Gah! No! This can't be right! You do no one any favor by exposing the falsities of his confession. I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true. I tell you, it's true. You gotta believe me. I cried wolf so many times, but this time, I'm begging you, it's true. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me. It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again. But this time, don't spare any details. You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I am the real killer. I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. The second floor was deserted. Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you. I went out through the back door without anyone noticing. Then all I had to do was go through the empty audio control room. It leads into the hallway, so I was perfectly capable of moving the body. I think we all know why this makes you sad. Got it. Got it. I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea why you're feeling sad. Ugh! You're a horrible person! Can't you just leave me be? You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. And that someone who was in the audio control room was...
Take that!
I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy if the audio control room really was empty. That would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Ah! Mr. O'Connor, if you really want me to protect Miss Woods, just tell me the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? I fear nothing now that I have lost everything! Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish! I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict. Ah! Yeah! Ah! He broke out of his shackles again! Again! I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center right about now. Hugh O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow. Hold it. Could you just wait one moment before you cut him down?
Silence!
Don't you silent me! Do not come between a samurai and his foe, Sykes Dono! Eek! I never learned about this in law school! Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Very well. Golden Boy may live. For now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. Objection! That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. But what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you, but I am not and never was a genius. Hey, you two, again. When did you figure that out? Just kind of putting that out there. When did you figure that out? I mean, after all, he's using the double routine for his statement, and he also said it, and he's also 25 at yeah. Sorry, but I already knew. Me too. And don't forget me. Though in all fairness, it was pretty obvious. I thought he was a genius at first, but the stuff he said was crazy! No need to rub it in! Just shut up and listen! Hey! Listen! It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents had been paying good money for my grades. But that's bribery! So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea? All of my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone. Juniper overheard me. Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding. I've been living a lie! I don't know what else there is to say! I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0. And this right now is pretty much where I go, holy crap, when you hear pretty much everything from here on, like, it makes you feel bad for Hugh because he didn't know about the bribery, and he was pretty much led on to believe that he was a genius, and then come to find out that he wasn't, and now he's all depressed because now his best friend knows about it, that she caught him with the phone call and all the misunderstanding, and he feels completely worthless. And this is the part of the story where it's like, holy crap, you gotta throw freaking Hugh a bone after hearing all that. And why he would want to be arrested too, because, and put Juniper out of the way, because, out of harm's way, I mean to say. Hugh. Even so, I still want to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us? It looks like we seriously misunderstood him, in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there were something that could help me prove that to Hugh,